All right, guys, I just got out of the gym and I realized that I forgot to take something out for dinner. So I stopped by the grocery store real quick and thought of something off the top of my head. Craving a little Mexican today, going to pick up Robin in a little bit from a work trip, and she loves Mexican as well. So I am going to make some Mexican stuffed peppers with rice and beans on the side, so Robin can have some stuffed pepper later. Since she's on keto, we're gonna make it a keto-friendly recipe. So dinner tonight was kind of a last-minute decision, so I wanted to make it as easy as possible. I'm running a little bit behind, so I picked up some fresh ingredients and some simple ingredients. Didn't want to go overboard with the making it from scratch type of thing, so I'll show you what we need here. For my recipe, we're going to be doing bell peppers. So I got 3 of each color, besides green. Robin doesn't like the green peppers. I'm going to make 9 total, so we can have maybe some for lunch. I bought a couple of Spanish onions, and I bought an Anaheim pepper. I was trying to go for poblano, something milder, not super spicy, because we're going to have some other spicier ingredients in here. For the sides, I got easy Uncle Ben's Spanish rice and some beans. Got some Mexican cheese. We'll see what we're going to do with that later. I also got some queso from Tostitos, and I got some ground beef, quite a bit. So first step is you want to dice up these onions and Anaheim peppers. The key here is to get rid of all these seeds. That's where most of the spicy flavor comes from. Now take a look at that. Nothing beats fresh pepper and onion. This is going to reduce down quite a bit when we cook it, and then we will add the meat. We're gonna get this on the stove and throw it on high heat to get some of that char going. And I'm gonna, at this point, throw the oven on 350 for later. Now at this point, we're gonna cut the tops off of these peppers. I'm gonna take these little stickers off. Now what I'm trying to do here is just cut off the top so you can remove the inside of the pepper and try to get all these little seeds out of there. I'm gonna make sure I keep the top on pepper so when it's done you can have a nice presentation. All right, so I'm done with the gutted peppers. Quick tip for this, if you want to do this recipe, try to find peppers that have a good base to them, like a wide base, because some of these thinner ones don't stand up too well. So we're gonna go check on our veggies. It's gonna be a few more minutes on that. I wanna make sure we're getting these onions nice and brown, kind of like what you're seeing out of some of these right now. And try to get more of that color throughout. That way when we get the steak in there, all that char flavor that we all love in onions will transfer with the fat. Now I will say, don't get too antsy with the veggies. Let them char on the bottom a little bit. If you have some other prep work you can do while letting that char up, do it. There's no harm. Okay, so we got the peppers reduced a lot. That's more the color that I was looking for, that caramelization. So what I'm gonna do now is take my ground beef. Now I bought a huge family pack. What I wanna do is probably just grab about 2 pounds of this Look at that, right on the money. And I still have a ton to put away for another meal. Now I did get 93% lean because I am not on keto, but Robin would have likely add some avocado to this, which I'm not gonna have, or guacamole maybe. The kids are gonna do the rice and beans for sure. And I am going to ground this up. All right, so look at how good this is turning out. I haven't even drained anything, but there's not really a lot of fat left. It's the 93% ground beef is a plus, but I think the veggies are taking up a lot of it as well. So what we're gonna do now is turn the heat off. We'll wanna grab some spices, salt, pepper. Don't really need to get it. This has so much flavor already with the peppers and onions in there. So I don't want to overpower it at all. But what I am going to do is dump this whole 2 cups of shredded Mexican cheese in there. Now that it's off the heat, we don't want to add this too early because we don't want it to liquefy necessarily. But we're going to give this a good mix. And this is exactly what I was looking for. This gooey, meaty goodness. So now we are going to fill these peppers. All right, guys, I filled the first pepper. Now I'm gonna let you in on my little secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. This is what's gonna really make it pop. Let's just get a little bit of this on top there. And then what we wanna do is cover it back up. Cover it back up with the pepper top, so nobody knows the difference. When they open this pepper, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. All right, guys, check this out. Did as good as I can to make them look just like peppers. I can't wait for the kids to try this. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this deliciousness in the oven. All right, guys, as you can see the finished product, peppers maintain their shape pretty good. So we're gonna get these kids up for dinner.